All right, hey everyone. Today we're here at Station 10 in Sacramento. Finally here for my very first station visit / station tour. Got my goodies, I brought a snack for the crew. Can't wait to get inside. Come on in and let's ask some questions.
Attention personnel, we have a visitor at the front door.
Hi, Sauna Pakeman here for my station visit.
All right, Josh Pino.
Nice to meet you, Captain Pino.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Welcome to Station 10.
Thank you, thank you. I did bring goodies. I hope that that's okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. Take them to the kitchen. I'll show you, introduce you to the crew.
Possibly, yeah.
Hey guys, this is Sauna. This is the Station 10 crew. She's gonna be riding along with us.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
So Chris here drives a truck. Julian and Tyler are the firefighters on the truck with us, and Ben's on the medic today.
All right, well, very nice to meet you all. I'm here to learn today, so you tell me what's next.
All right, yeah, we actually got to get going shopping. So when you guys are ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Ooh, a little nervous, but ready, really excited. Never been inside of the inside before.
Go ahead in the middle there, and then your headset's gonna be up on the seat.
Okay.
And on that headrest.
Thank you. Oh, I got a headset.
Microphone button right here. You can click it on and off if you want to talk, or you can leave it on
okay.
if you want to.
All right. I'm all in. This is really happening. All right, well, here we go.
Sauna, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
So we just got dispatched to a call, but it's a staging call, so we have to wait for PD to get there to clear us to come in, just because of the nature of it. In the meantime, we're gonna continue to shop. And if they clear us to go, we'll leave the cook here to shop. We'll go handle the call with 3 and then come back and pick them up. Traditionally, like when you get assigned to a new house or you leave a house, you cook in or cook out.
It's not like where you're at home where you have like a solid X amount of time to cook. You have to go, all right, I have this amount of time to cook, but we could get interrupted by calls or this or that. And so if you're making something that's like super time dependent, like a bechamel sauce or something, where you're like, I gotta do this, and it's very specific steps, all of a sudden you get a call, the whole meal's ruined, so you gotta simplify your meals.
They said 5 batches of cilantro, so trying to make sure it's the freshest, nothing brown, nice and clean. Woo. My first job.
Oh, 20 bucks.
Ones? Yeah, you need 20.
Can I come?
Yeah, come with us.
Sounds like from what our dispatch told us, someone tried to assault or assaulted the employee of the gas station. That employee then pepper sprayed the other person. So we'll go to the scene and see who needs medical attention.
Sirens are on.
I'm an EMT, but we do have paramedics on here as well. And all 3 of us will do, before we have our 4th guy, we'll all just do whatever needs to be done.
This is my very first call.
Sometimes they're real chaotic like this, and we just, you know, it's just trying to control the scene really more than anything.
Yeah.
All right, Billy, ambulance is here. We'll get you over to the hospital. Wait a sec, wait a sec.
So I noticed that these 2 were at the station earlier, the 2 firefighters, so they responded from Station 10.
They did. Not all of our stations have ambulances. We have 24 fire stations, meaning we have 24 fire engines, but we only have 9 trucks. Trucks are a little bit more rare just because of the work that they do on fires. And then ambulances, fortunately, Station 10 does have an ambulance that could respond. But if they were unavailable or on some other type of call, then we would get the next closest available ambulance to come to this scene.
Yeah, this was really fast that they got here to be able to help them out.
I don't have much info for you guys. When someone comes to do a station visit or a ride along, you know, they want the experience, we'll definitely put them to work like Lasana's doing right now with us. It's not uncommon to jump in and offer up their expertise.
Ooh, all hands on deck. Everybody's doing something different. Happy to be doing my part.
And I don't know if they explained to you earlier, but we have a budget, right? Everybody kicks in 15 bucks a day, and that'll get you lunch and dinner, usually breakfast on day 2, and then lunch and dinner again. So 30 bucks for the rotation, and that gets you all 5 meals.
One of my questions for you when I first got here was, and for candidates that come to do ride-alongs, if your natural inclination is to kind of fall back and to be respectful of the space and not like initiate, is that received well?
One of the main things that we look at in candidates, or even when you're doing a station visit for the first time, is how you present yourself and the initiative you present. You know, obviously, as a new recruit or a new candidate, having good initiative is really important to us. Knowing that we can count on you to step up and pick up the slack where we need you to. Interactions like this, where it's your first time to a firehouse, it's almost like an informal interview. Like we're all kind of watching to see how you present yourself, how you interact, how you engage, and it can pay dividends, you know, in the long term when you're doing interviews or, you know, in the academy. You're building a reputation from the very first interaction.
May I ring the bell?
Yeah, so ring it nice and hard. Signals to everybody lunch is ready.
Hey everyone, just want to thank you all for having me for lunch today. It's been so fun and I've been able to learn so much on my first station visit. Also nice to see that you all are actually like a family. You sit down and eat together and spend time and also joke with each other just like families do. So this is amazing.
That's you, you're up, go, go.
Science B, level 3.
Dispatch truck 10 for the engine, their AIQ. Dispatch truck 10, code to medic. So this is the typical dynamic of a call. You'll have one lead medic that's asking all the assessment questions. You'll have somebody checking vital signs, one person applying all the monitors and everything, and then I'm responsible for the documentation. It's kind of like a medical record at a doctor's office. So it'll give us basic demographic information. It won't tell us why she called, but it'll tell us when she called and medical history, meds, allergies, it's all saved. It's a big time saver.
But definitely protects like her personal information too.
Yeah, it's all HIPAA protected. Let him get his ID out.
Yeah, where was the bite?
On his right thigh.
Spider bite, right? 3 weeks ago it happened, and it's been getting kind of worse. You went to the hospital yesterday and you got out? Yeah, we have no problem writing you down, getting you checked out. We can take you today if the pain's bothering you and you want to go, right?
¿A cuál hospital quieres ir? So what he's doing right now is what we call a patient handover. So he just gathers all the pertinent information that they discovered on the assessment and gives it to them. That way they don't have to redo all of the questions. They've got most of the questions answered for them, and they just got to give a report and head to the hospital. So here at Station 10, we have an engine, a truck, and a medic. I'm assigned to the truck, so why don't we check that out?
Sure.
The truck, unlike the engine, doesn't have any water on it. You know, we all do EMS calls. We're all paramedics and EMTs, but specifically on fires, the biggest difference is we don't have anything to put the fire out. We have saws for ventilation. We're responsible for search. We look for fire as well, any hidden fire and wall cavities. We have covers to salvage people's belongings. So if you want to take a look at some of the stuff that we have.
Sure. Also inside on a call earlier, someone was showing me a tool, like a night vision tool. What was that?
Yeah, it's actually our thermal imaging camera. It helps us see in smoke and dark environments so that we can make out heat signatures. So I can pull one out in just a little bit and show you. Sure. So this is our biggest compartment. Carry all of our saws, rope rescue equipment for high and low angle rescues. We have water rescue equipment on here. On the other side, we have our jaws of life, or in our case, we have homatro tools. That's what we use to extricate people out of car accidents. That's its general purpose. We also use them for, entrapment in machinery or stuff like that. These are the saws that we use to ventilate on roofs. So sometimes you'll see on a structure fire, a couple of firefighters on the roof cutting holes in the roofing itself, and that's just to help let all the hot smoke and gases escape, make it a little bit more tenable for the firefighters and any potential victims inside. We have circ saws that we use for forcible entry. The back of the truck has all of our ladders in it. We have from 16 feet all the way up to 35. And then obviously we have the big ladder on top that goes up to 105 feet. So about a seven-story building is its limitation. So yeah, let's get you in some turnouts here.
Okay.
So these are our bunker bottoms. We keep the pants rolled over the boots so that we can deploy them quickly. We actually have a standard that we have to be fully dressed in under a minute, ready to go for a fire.
Under a minute. All right.
So altogether, the gear itself weighs about 30 to 35 pounds, and then you add the bottle on top of that, and it's like another 20 pounds. So altogether, you're wearing almost 60 pounds of gear. So you can put your suspenders up there.
Suspenders on. Okay.
And then you got a jacket.
All right.
And you got a double snap here.
Double snap.
I'll grab you a bottle to try on. So this is the SCBA, or self-contained breathing apparatus.
Okay.
It's got a tank of compressed air, helps us breathe in a fire. Under normal working conditions, it lasts about anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Very, very dependent on your physical fitness level. So you pull these straps down there.
Wait, the amount of breathing you have is based on your physical fitness level?
That's right. Yep. Usually the better cardio shape you're in, the longer you're gonna last.
We don't have to include that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And then we got the helmet. Let's finish the ensemble.
All right. There we go. That is pretty heavy, just everything all together.
That's it. And that's just bare minimum. That's before you carry any tools or hose or equipment. So this is just bare minimum to get going.
Wow.
So what do you think?
I commend you for the work that you do and just walking upstairs and moving around in all of this. Like you said, this is before a saw or any other tools, you know? Wow. This is heavy. This is really all together. This is pretty heavy.
It is, yeah. So imagine, climbing a few flights of stairs, and that's before the work even really begins. Then you're already preheating yourself in the gear, and you're increasing your heart rate, and the weight of all the gear itself, and now you got to go start actually working.
Yeah.
So it's pretty, it's taxing, physically taxing.
Which is why that physical preparation is huge. And I can see you all have a gym and just all of that to kind of continue to build up your endurance, Yeah,
100%. It's part of our job to stay physically fit. That's what we do. Annual physical evaluations, and there's a lot of crew accountability within each other too, to make sure that we can count on each other's physical fitness.
All right, well, I especially want to thank you so much, Captain Pino, along with your entire crew and everyone at Station 10 for having us here today.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Hope you learned something.
I definitely did. I feel really, really honored to have been able to participate. I know I came to get a station visit, to get a station tour, but I was able to go on multiple ride-alongs with you to different calls, being able to see you all offer your services, your professionalism, your patience on all of the calls, the vast amount of training you all go through, just really seeing that put to use. And so that was a really, really cool experience. If you're at home and you're thinking about scheduling a station visit, a tour, a ride-along, it is so worth your time and so necessary. My hope is that you had the same experience that I had today. And thank you again for the lunch.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely outstanding helping out with everything.
Well, thanks for helping cook it.
Yeah, of course. A little bit. I was chopping just a little bit. I didn't do much. That was all you guys.
You did good.
But thank you.